Yes, sir. No problem.
Uh,
Mhm. Perfect. Excellent. There we go. And we are live. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to a very special edition of Off the Record on the People's Podcast this evening. We have a magnificent guest with us today, one who's going to give us some amazing information as well as inspiration, and that is none other uh, AK, or I pronounce it AK or Ak of Do or Die. Um, this is an honor to myself and all the people watching. We grew up on your music. We're big fans of you, and man, thank you for. So first of all, how are you doing, sir?
Man, I can't complain. No complaints, no worries.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
so the first question we want to know is, it's been the 50 years anniversary of hip hop. So how did you first know that you had a love for hip hop?
Um, just from the ones that came before me,
Mm,
you know, the Run DMCs, the LL Cool J's, and the Ice Cubes and the Scarfaces, the ones who came before me actually showed me, what it is to love hip hop.
beautiful, yes, sir. Now, a lot of artists these days, rap artists, are use melodies and have the singing and have the rhythm, things that Do or Die was doing ahead of the curve. How do you feel knowing that you all played such a pivotal part in shaping the landscape of hip hop?
Man, just being a trailblazer for hip hop is great because what I'm saying, they let you know that you did your part for the culture.
Mm,
It let you know you did your part for the culture, and it also let you know that going going these many years over, man, and people are still listening to these songs, man. It just makes it that much more doper.
absolutely, yes, sir. Now, recently, Keke Palmer, the great actress, went viral for
Yeah.
rapping one of your songs. How did that feel?
Oh man, it was dope. 'Cause she from Chicago, so just to see her, then I reached out to her as soon as I seen it, and I said, okay, let me reach out. Reached out, she followed, I followed back. So we gonna, we was talking about getting her to getting her to get in the video. I was like, man, we might want to do the video to this song, man, because everybody, messing with this song, man.
Beautiful, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And my sister Miriam says, "Peace, family, peace, Mimi. Thank you all for watching. Can't wait to put this on YouTube." Uh, what? How did Do or Die come about?
Um, Me and Nard, we brothers, and B-Lo was a childhood friend. So we came together. One of my friends named DJ Funk. We came together and we used to go over to his house all the time. And we'll go to his house and just begin to create it at his house. And it was like over 20 of us at one point in time. And as time went on, and when it got more serious, it was only three of us left.
Mm,
So that's how Do or Die was really created, man. Just weeding out I wouldn't call it the weak, but just weeding out the ones who wasn't serious.
yes,
And
sir.
it came down to three of us that took it serious.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
now I grew up in Naperville, and so we would go to Nitro and be on the West Side a lot. And being on the West Side, all we knew and heard of was Do or Die. Do you feel that you all get credit and the respect that you deserve for putting on for Chicago before the artists now?
Well, they'll never give you the respect that you supposed to get. Like people. Let me say it like this: everything that you do is priceless. It never should have a money tag on it, right?
Mm, mm.
So when you look at it for what it is, they can't pay for it anyway. It's just what I'm saying, it's just gonna continue to go on. That's why the music is going on and on and on like it's going, because they can't really pay for it. It's priceless.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Also on your page, my sister sent me one of your songs where Johny P was singing. Uh,
Um,
rest up to Johny P. What
Johnny
was it
P.
like working with him?
Oh man, Johnny. Yeah, you trying to take me there. Johnny was just different, man. I just remember him coming into the studio. Johnny was childhood friends. I'm talking about from Head Start.
Mm,
So I've been knowing Johnny since Head Start, and Johnny became this childhood star. Luther Vandross picked him up. I don't know how many people will know Luther Vandross is, but man, Luther Vandross was a big singer, sold millions and millions of records. Man, look him up. He signed Johnny, and Johnny couldn't find that hit, but
Mm,
Johnny found a hit through us with the song "Do You Want to Ride?" And then after that, one day, man, just seeing Johnny in the studio record the song "Smile" with Scarface and Tupac, it was just
mm.
just different, man.
Yes,
Just
sir. Yes,
different.
sir. Okay, great. I definitely didn't know that he was signed by Luther. I know his
Yeah,
voice. You all helped take his voice, ingrain it into our childhood, and so many people just love it from
yeah,
all of the choruses with you. How did you all
yeah.
come up with your with the music? Would y'all be sitting in the studio, or like what's the process of it?
That's God gift.
Mm,
That's a God gift that I can't even take it no further than
mm.
that. Yeah, that's a God gift. When the words just come down and music plays in your head and you go into the studio and get it out of your head quick as possible. That's a gift.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
Yeah.
people are showing you love all around the world. Brother Nori says one of my favorite artists. My sister Naima says peace, family, peace, Naima. Thank y'all for watching. Okay, I wanted to ask you about has there been an artist that you haven't worked with that you desire to work with moving forward?
Man. Um, Ice Cube. I'm about to figure. We're about to figure it out. Me and Mike Else was on the phone just talking a few minutes ago. About to figure out how to get work with Ice Cube.
Mm,
Definitely one of the guys I want to work with. And I work with Face. Man, you know what? Let me be real with you. It's just something about Lil Baby that I like.
okay, okay.
Yeah, something about Lil Baby that I like, man. I think he just a dope, have a dope personality. Sometimes it don't be about the music with me. Sometimes it just be about your morals, principles, and values.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And that's great to have. Okay. Now, I would rewind you all's music all the time, trying to figure out exactly what you were saying, write it down, figure out the words so that I could rap along with you.
Mhm.
How did you all connect with Twista?
Um, Twista childhood friend too. We
Mm,
all grew up on the west side. You know what I'm saying? So all us childhood friends. Run across one another's path. Twista I would see Twista, man. I mean, probably anywhere on the west side.
mm.
And we was amongst each other sharpening our skills. We heard Twista say a verse. Man, I like that verse. I'm gonna go write me one. Or Twista heard us say a verse, or back and forth. We were just on the west side, man, as kids sharpening our skills.
Yes, sir. Okay, great. Now, one of my favorite songs, especially when I was in high school, was "When You Hear the Song, You Know It's Song, Baby Girl." Like,
Kanye.
the higher with you and Kanye West. I mean, with y'all and Kanye West. How did that come about?
Um, my brother had a home out in Evergreen, and GLC, Kanye best friend, he's my what call him a brother of his, used to come over to Nar house, my brother Nar house in a group all the time. And GLC was like, man, I want to take you over to Ye. So we went over to my brother went over to Ye house. He called me like, man, Kanye over here, he got music, bro. So, and this was before Kanye took off.
Yes, sir.
So we go over to Kanye house, man. We looking around, man. He got these old records and MPC and man. One day we just had a long talk. Cause Ye was like, man, I'm gonna get on, man. I'm gonna make sure I do something to the point where I could show my gratitude to y'all.
Mm.
So once Kanye got in position, he came to us. Um, he came to us and said, "Man, let's work." And he held on to his word. Like you got it, man. You can't take that from him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, Ye dope, man. He dope in real life. I know people be thinking he be doing some crazy stuff. It is what it is, but he dope in real life though.
Beautiful. Yes, sir. And I love to see everybody from Chicago showing love to one another and staying connected. what
Yeah.
advice would you give to the artists now moving forward about all of the knowledge that you received with your life experience? What advice would you give to the up and coming artists about how to survive in the music industry?
How to survive in the music industry. First thing first, you got to keep God out front.
Yes,
That's
sir.
first. You got to have a foundation. You got to have a foundation because it can get crazy. It can definitely get crazy. Because we'd have made millions and made other people millions, and you know what I'm saying. When you have a lot of money, when you have a my fault. When you have a lot of money, man, that's in your possession, you have to learn how to think through the process of having that type of money. But
Yes, sir.
the first thing is, man, just keeping God first. The other part is just really being serious about your craft. The more serious you are about your craft, the more it begins to work for you. Period.
Mm.
People will come and help. People will come and help you when you helping yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you help yourself, people will come and help you. The other part to that is that once it gets serious and it get to a point where you need you need a lawyer, get a lawyer.
Mm.
Don't hesitate. Get you a lawyer that's gonna stick by your side. Get you an accountant that's gonna stick by your side and help you grow in your process. You know, and you don't have to wait. You can have those. You could be looking and researching those things while you in the process. That's what make you walking. That's what make you walk in your dream. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You got to walk in it like you already in it. You
Yes,
can't
sir.
be like, I'm thinking, oh no, you got to walk in it like you already in it.
Beautiful. Okay, great. And people, so many people showing you love all around the world. My uncle Jamil, my brother Nelson Ramos, so many people. Just thank you all. We have a quick 60-second commercial break for all of our sponsors, and we're coming right back to our brothers straight from Do or Die. This means a lot to me. This means a lot to the culture. 50 years of hip hop, but also just the younger version of myself at Naperville North. Um, Talking to the guy, man, who I'm gonna tell the story later, but I learned so much. I was inspired, am inspired so much from your music and you all's art. And you also, this means a lot to me. 1 second, quick 60-second commercial break for all of the spots. And thank you, everyone who continues to donate to the People's Podcast. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go.
Any of those. Sister Miriam's ABC I Love Me, children's book and coloring book, and now Spanish book. All three available on Amazon.com. Sister Naima's Stay on Point Dance Academy, LLC. She teaches ballet virtually to young girls all across the country, right here in the studios of Atlanta Dress in the best of fashion. Brother Kenneth's Bow Tie Maker Extraordinaire. He'll ship you bow ties anywhere across the nation. Henry Carter's King Henry Turkey Legs, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Brother Rashad Muhammad's COVID-19 Disinfected Cleaning Services, out of Chicago. Student Minister Sharif Muhammad's book, A Soldier in the Movement of Christ, available on adulsharif.com. And lastly, Brother Joshua Muhammad's book, Cleopatra, as well as No Father, No Excuse, both available on Amazon.
Perfect.
Any of those
All
services.
right, here we go. We come right back to our brother. I just want to make sure that we shout out Asiatic Minds. Please enroll your children in Asiatic Mind if they want to go to school. Sherry teaches children virtually online. She teaches STEM to young kings and queens all around the world. Please enroll your child in AsiaticMinds.com. All right, we right back to our brother. What I wanted to ask you is, so when I was like in 8th grade, one of my teachers said, Josh, what do you want to do? I mean, what are you studying? You know, what you want, basically what I want to do when I get older. And I told him I was studying PI-MP-ology. Of course, I got in trouble, and then they told my parents that, and I said, Draco blame, do or die because of that. But how is your love life? Like, what is it like choosing women when you understand the game, and how has that been, choosing, finding love, being a star in Chicago?
Sometimes you just have, well, not sometimes, all the time. When you love you, every, the woman that chooses you will love you the same way because let me say it like this, because I don't want to rant. Let me say it like this. Loving yourself will bring the right person.
Mm, mm.
Yeah. Loving
Okay.
yourself will bring the right person.
Yes, sir. All right. Now I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you all about, we'll ask you about, do you ever want to write or do a documentary on the group and or a biopic?
Oh, we definitely own it right now. We definitely own. We did so much for so many years of just the ups and downs of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Just starting out uh, CDs and tapes and getting in the middle of the streets and just selling them a box of tapes and CDs with 500 in the box, selling them for $5,
Mm,
and that's how we was making our money. And we think, okay, this make money, but one thing that I have learned to this day, you can make all the money in the world. Once you start taking your gift as a job, it's gonna turn bad.
mm,
No matter
mm,
what you pick. You know what I'm saying? Once it turned feel like a job, you're gonna be like, I don't want to do this no more.
mm.
So either you're gonna have fun with it and you know what I'm saying, and go way beyond of what you even thought about it, or you're gonna turn it into a job and just it's gonna keep on going down.
Yes, sir. Okay, great advice. Great advice. And thank you everyone who's watching all around the world. I also wanted to ask you specifically with fear. Have you ever been faced with fear, and how have you overcome that fear?
Uh, Fear is natural.
Mm,
Fear is natural. The thing is that the best way to overcome a fear is with faith, and that's just having faith within yourself. Every step that you take, you don't have to know how it's going to work out. You just have to understand that everything, you don't have to be in control of everything, and just learn how to take steps when you're not in control.
mm.
You know? And that's what relieves the fear when you start taking steps in uncharted territory, and you going into those territories. You like, man, I don't. It make you feel fearful because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't have to know what's going to happen. Just do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. And do you okay, this is a question we ask everyone who comes on each guest that comes on the People's Podcast. What is your favorite album of all time?
You talking about as far as do it now, or you talking about just
No, no,
period?
no, no, like that inspires you. It can be your own music, but just an album that you listen to all the time is like your favorite album of all time.
Oh man, I got too many.
Okay, okay,
uh, One of my favorite albums of all time, I could say, was the Ghetto Boys.
okay.
It's called Resurrection. I mean, that album really turned my lights on as far as being a rapper, and just being in the middle of rap a lot. While they was making it, Jay Prince was playing the songs for us, and it was like being in a dream because you know what I'm saying. You looking at Scarface, Willie D, and Bushwick Bill. You looking like, man, these are the guys I looked up to. I look up to,
Yes, sir.
and you listening to their music without them standing there, and Jay Prince playing their music like how y'all like this, and he was playing the music to us because we was the up and coming artists that was hot. You know what I'm saying? So it was just it was that album now, Ghetto Resurrection, Ghetto Boys.
Okay, that's the first one. Okay, I'm gonna listen to that. Now what are this is this time period is um like my mind's playing tricks on me? What time period is this with the Ghetto Boys?
That was probably like 4 albums after Man playing tricks on me.
Okay, so after that, okay, yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
I'm gonna look
4
it up.
albums after that. Yeah,
Ghetto Boys Resurrection. Okay, I appreciate that. All right, we just got two more questions for you, and we're good to go. And once again, thank you very much. I look forward to meeting you in person. Hopefully, because I've interviewed so many people from Chicago, and now we got another legend. So I look forward to meeting you in person.
no doubt, no
Yes, sir.
doubt.
What would you like your legacy to be?
It's already in stone.
Mm.
It's already in stone. Man, Mike Epps was talking and he said something so profound, man. He said, man, think about it. He said, this is so powerful. A song you made back in 1996 is still playing and people still playing it to this day. He was like, man, it's many artists that come and gone. He was like, but people are still playing Do You, Pope Pimp, like they still playing this music and you still touring off of it, man. He was like, that's that's amazing within itself. You know what I'm saying? So think about it like this. It's sad issue, but it's a good issue at the same time. You know, Johny P forever, man.
Yes, sir.
Johnny not here, but every time you hear him say, "Do you want to ride?" you can think of him. That's legacy. You know what I'm saying? That's legacy, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. When
For
you can
sure.
leave
And
your voice, go ahead.
no, I was going to ask you. And I was saying, do you all tour in Atlanta? Do you ever come to Atlanta to tour?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we haven't been there in a minute, so I want to find a spot that's super dope. Um, like hold like 500 people to 1,000 people, because I know if we come to Atlanta, it's gonna be nothing but love, man. Because
Yes, sir.
we was there like when we was doing a lot of the shows. Atlanta was the place that we would go to, man, and be embraced. You know, from Goody Mob, Andre 3000, man, him used to always talk. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
mm,
From
mm.
Outkast, so it just them brothers always showed us love, man.
Excellent. Okay, great. Yes, sir. And when you come to Atlanta, please let me know, man. It will be an honor to help assist hosting you. Um, Whatever we can do to help make that happen. And the People's Podcast is right here with you, man.
Okay,
We locked in. Yes, sir. And thank
say
you
less.
watching all around the world. Once again, this is a dream come true for me. And so many people watching, man, who like you said, Johny P, Do or Die, Twista, this is all we knew. Man, this is all we knew. So Chicago, stand up.
Man.
Yes, sir. What is there anything that you're working on that we can promote and support to show love and support for for all that you have done?
I actually got an album out right now.
Okay.
Do or Die present AK of Do or Die Swimming with Sharks is out right now.
So no
Yeah,
sharks.
called Swimming with Sharks. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
it
AK.
was a solo album that Bilo pushed me to do because I didn't want to do a solo. I wanted to continue to do the Do or Die albums, but man, Bilo was like, "Man, we need to do some solo albums." I was like, "You sure?" Because I don't like doing solo. I was like, "No, let's do some, man. It's gonna make it's gonna make us push harder." So once he said it, I just got into it, man, and I fell in love with like doing solo albums. Goes
Perfect.
back to what you said about the fear.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
you fear something. You like, I wonder how this gonna turn out. Nope, I'm not gonna doubt myself. Let's go. Yeah,
Got it. And I'm glad that I'm speaking to you because for so long I just thought it was Do or Die, and I never even looked to see like this is AK, this is okay. I just like just Do or Die. Okay,
do it.
and we got it. That's why you got it. Yes, we got your own solo album. Okay, yes, sir. So
Yeah.
AK Swimming with Sharks. And let's make sure we all support it. My nephew Kwani's watching. Kwani, don't try to watch now because Do or Die out here. Don't try. He used to play wear y'all out while we used to hear Smoke and Ride and dude, man, so many
Man,
so many of my family members we love Do or Die, man. We just show nothing but love to you and your brother. Man, we respect it. He said the true legendary. Thank you all for watching. And this is an honor
oh man.
that I can interview you and I look forward to meeting you in person. And once again, whether I gotta come to Chicago, I come to Chicago quite often back home and
Okay.
if you come to Atlanta, either way, I look forward to meeting with you, setting up the equipment so we can somehow do a session in person. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, let people see your studio or how, wherever you're gonna be. I'll pull up on you right away, man, to show love to you and make sure people tilt our hat and respect 50 years in hip hop, Chicago stand up, West Side of Chicago stand up, do
No
or die.
doubt.
This is Joshua Leonard Muhammad, um, showing nothing but love to our legends. Naperville, stand up for all the years that everybody you'd be surprised. I'm sure you had love in the city, but the
Yeah.
suburbs, man, my God,
Yeah.
so many people. I'm talking about you got Naperville from both all of the west suburbs. We's like, nah, don't sleep on Do or Die. So show love, nothing but love. Thank you everyone for watching. This is Joshua Leonard Muhammad signing off for the People's Podcast. Have a good day, sir, or good night, sir.
Already.
Yes, sir. Thank you all for watching.